sudden, she springs her first trap.
Trap?
She wants to go back to work. Starts talking about an au pair to take care of Jake. Now, I'm not about to let her go back to work where she can meet someone and leave me. So right away, I bring up all the research about how kids need their mother for at least the first 3 years. She agrees. Then after she's home for that long, she gets used to it. And then I always remind her how great it is not to have a boss, no one to answer to but yourself, being independent. She loves that. I also make sure not to leave the house any later than 8:15 and not to return home before 6 and to play some sort of sport on the weekend just to limit the amount of time she has to spend with me. I mean, you would not believe the look on her face if that minute hand hits 15 and my ass is not out that door. And then every once in a while, I throw something new into the mix, you know. I take up a new sport, I change my look a little, I take her suggestions about my hair, just so she doesn't think I'm getting stale. Finally, we get into a rhythm, you know, everything's going along great. Jake is almost 10, I figure I'm home free. I figure I have at least 12 more good years until we get Jake through college, and maybe more if I force him to go to graduate school, which I will. Hopefully by that time I'll either be dead or dying of some disease she'll feel obligated to nurse me through.
Are you listening to yourself?
Like that. Now grab your feet, and if you can't reach your feet, don't worry, grab your ankles. Or your calves. Or whatever you can. And stretch. Don't forget to breathe. And release. We'll try something else now. We'll work with partners. Work with the person next to you. Remember to greet your partner. This is sacred practice. You show respect for your soul and for the soul of your partner. Move now to Supta Paramushtasana. One partner lays on their back on the mat. Bend your right leg, left leg outstretched. Your partner will kneel before you and help you lift your outstretched leg, pushing it toward you, stretching the hamstring. When you meet resistance, apply gentle pressure, but stop if your partner asks you to. Let them control the pain. But push yourselves. Test your limitlessness.
I think you're supposed to keep your bed down.
I'm sorry.
And switch now and do the other leg. Again, find your edge. The hamstrings are where we keep our hidden passions, our desires. That is why in so many people they are locked tight, hamstrung. The past tense of hamstring. We want to unstring ourselves, open ourselves to our potential.